Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You're welcome to this Slow TV too. Um, Shockingly, yesterday we had the announce of establishment of livestock Ministry of Livestock by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As a political watcher, as analysis, what is your view about this? Do you think this one can solve the problem? I mean, the clash between the farmer and the header.
We are going to look at it from different perspectives, different views, different angle, because we have to be holistic in trying to put this into the public, how Nigerians should understand and be able to be on the watch, because this Mighty Allah might have entered a certain agreement, this kind of agreement with Bola Ahmed Tinubu before election. That if we support you, though they came out then to say they are supporting him, if they support you, this is what and what you need to do for us, and we are seeing that the president himself has taken a certain decision, maybe in that direction. But if you look at the Mighty Allah, how do you look at Mighty Allah? This is an umbrella group, that houses the Fulani agenda. It houses the possibly as alleged the Boko Haram. It happens the headers, people going into different people, invading people's farm, destroying it with cows, all in they are aggressive. So if you look at that angle too, and the group has been powered by Muhammad Buhari as at that time, they became very prominent to the extent that we even learned that a certain huge amount of money, running to over billions of naira, we are given to them, as funding, startup funding for the group to stand. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu coming with this issue of ministry, of livestock. For me, I think if it is going to be a ministry that's going to checkmate the excesses that we are experiencing because of farmers traders clash, of course, it will be a welcome development. And then the ministry should also be a ministry that will be able to locate some business forest for the Fulanis to go there and ranch their cows and stop disturbing the entire society with grazing, going to people farms unnecessarily. And when you try to stop them, they become aggressive. They turn to something else. At the end of the day, you can see what happened in Ondo recently, where they invaded the state and begin to carry out their normal trademark. So the ministry, and of course, with the support of the presidency, to be able to open up some business forests, and let them turn those areas to a ranch, where they graze and do whatever they want to do with their cow at the end of the day. So, and secondly, if you look at the other aspect of it, the Fulani agenda, this ministry is definitely going to bring the Fulani close to the government. You can see what is happening in Kano today. They have taken over the seat of governors. They are governors now. They are emirs. They are just, these are people who we are just invaders. But you can see the level of, invasion of communities that has been carried out. They said that over 2 million, 3 million Nigerians has been killed as a result of Fulani invasion in Nigeria. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu needs to also be careful, the way and manner he's saying that he will talk to governors to give them land. If they want to give them land, let them give them land in Sambisa forest, not in certain part of the country. Nobody, if you're trying to introduce Ruga from the back door, he will be checkmated. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be checkmated. Any form of using force to grab somebody's land will be resisted in the southern part of the country.
At this point, I would like to bring in the voice of Samuel Ekpa from Finland. Irua from Finland, he said that he declared to the president that no chance for any livestock ministry in the southeast, that if they establish it today, the following day is going to be burning down. So what is your reaction?
Of course, we don't need it. The ministry should be centered on, trying to create ranching for them, You know, we can also have our own this thing where we can in the east. If we want to do our own type of ranching, we have to create space. You know, create our land, use our land to control our efibo. We call it efibo. You know, efibo, goat and all that. We control them. You know, put them in a particular place and control. We don't expose them to the public. We don't cause public obstruction because we want to want their cow to graze at the end of the day. So we don't do that. We don't need it, because we don't need any atom of footprint of Fulani agenda, whether in ministry or in any form, in any disguise. We don't need it in Biafran land. And he's telling the whole world to understand that any form of that, will not be allowed to stand because it will be an entry point where Fulani will begin to, sneak in and begin to use that as a leverage to cause a lot of damage in the Biafran land, and it will be resisted.
Mr. Chinedu, are you also wondering when the rearing of cow has been monopolized in Nigeria, and every time you hear cow, you hear about Fulani, can't can't they rear cow?
Of course, we can. We can. We don't even need cow. We don't need cow. We don't. What is cow? We don't need cow. And a lot of Igbo businessmen are already thinking in that direction. And they are thinking of going to Greece, Malta. We are thinking of going to Holland to get a species and begin to develop it. It's already on course as I'm speaking to you. And we also have our own Efibo. Just like a bull. It's like bull. Yes,
We're supposed to have.
they are developing it now. They say that necessity is the mother of invention. And that's what we are seeing now. We don't need cow. They should eat their cow there. They should not bring the cow here. We don't need the cow. We don't need it. They should kill the cow there in the north there and eat it. Eating cow self. Doctor say you should not be eating cow again.
Red meat.
It's a threat. Eating cow is a threat. Nobody should eat cow again. What is this?
Even in Southwest here, according to history that I hear, we have our own species of cow imported from Mali by the old Western region. But how are these things going into things? I mean, how everything just vanish? I think it's the fault of our politicians.
Look at how the consequences of grazing. When you people know that you have a reserve, government reserve area where you can go and graze. Must you enter people's house and begin to graze inside people's bedroom? Must you enter somebody's farm and begin to graze because you want cow to survive? I don't understand this. And since that time now, they have caused so much food insecurity in the country. And you're telling me that people like Mazin Namdekano to sit down and I cannot say Nigeria is working, Nigeria is one. That's absolutely rubbish. Anybody that's saying that they're pretending because of what they are getting from. It's unfortunate that people are singing a different tune because I don't support Tinubu, I don't support any Southern president, even if it's Obi that is here. If he's not doing the right thing, we should let it know.
Yes,
and Tinubu should be careful too, because there's something that is going underground. Bad government is circulating all over Nigeria. Bad government is spreading online. And you can see, look at the paper this morning.
It's gathering momentum.
They have informed him of the consequences of the doom that is coming. It's coming. And today they are saying they did not order anybody to open border again.
Oh, you didn't order anybody.
That's what they're saying now.
So where will those rice coming through?
No rice again. No rice is coming again. No. What is happening now is that man should marry man, woman should marry woman. As simple as that. That's the Nigerian will
But FD has come out to deny that
he went there, he signed that agreement without consulting the Senate and the House of Reps. So he knows the reason why he said man should marry man and woman should marry man. So that is the economy now. The economy of Nigeria is man marry man, woman marry woman.
Hey, LGTB. It is very funny. Thank you very much, Mr. Chidi.